Mike Edwards here again at Model Rail Scotland 2020 at the quite immaculate, spotlessly, scrupulously clean and detailed Hallside layout. David, it's yours. Where are you from and what does it depict?
This is the layout of Clyde Model Railway Club. We are based in Lanark, and it is based on Newton between Glasgow and Motherwell. It's not a scale model of Newton. The station is a fair representation, but once you leave the straight boards, the modeller's license kicks in and things don't look quite the same as they would in real life.
Modeller's license is an amazing thing, and I think many of us have got the train from Glasgow out to London probably and passed this area and thought, and I certainly have, what a great place to base a layout on. You've got a station and you've got an up and down fast to London as well, within metres of each other.
That's exactly Plan A. We have the Cathcart Circle and the Hamilton Circle and the West Coast Main Line, literally within 20 feet of each other's on the real thing, and sort of 2 feet up there. So it's perfect.
And you've got, with that, you have scope to run quite a lot of very, very different kinds of trains. And obviously it's modern image, so you have all the privatised liveries, all that colour, and all that variety.
Plan was to have a typical selection of trains that could plausibly have been seen at the real Newton in the 21st century, probably first decade thereof. But as it's got a little bit older, there's stuff that's probably second decade 21st century rolling stock. Like it's going along just now, we have on the circle line, shall we say, we have 303s, 318s, 320s, as well as the more exotic stuff in the main line.
Well, I'll turn it the other way around. I find, not fault with, but what I find an issue with many layouts is that they're not dirty enough, they're not grimy enough. This layout is spotlessly clean, but it doesn't detract from that.
Well, what you've got to remember is if you look at open countryside, you don't get grime in open countryside. Grass is green. Trees, there are a variety of colour of trees on the layout and textures, and that takes away from the bare, sort of almost bland look of green. The illumination helps.
I was going to come to that. The lighting here is probably unique at the exhibition.
Yes, so we borrowed the idea from Roundtree Sidings down in Newcastle. They showed us how they had done theirs and we adapted it to our needs. It's also modular. This lighting rig goes on all our layouts. And
tell me about the lights. What are they? What's different about them?
It's LED strips. It's an aluminium channel with a diffuser over them. It's simple stuff, really, especially if you've got an electrical engineer team in the club, which helps.
But it makes such a difference because it is perfectly lit and it highlights the detail. Little things like over here, we've got the fence, we've got the gate open, but we've also got rolls of the fencing ready to be fitted. Little vignettes like that.
Do you want to know why that is?
Go on.
I got heartily sick of putting the fence up when we were building it in the first place. I thought, no, we'll just do some rolls. It makes a bit of difference. It's a bit of a talking point because there are very few people on this layout. It's eternally a working day, and there are a few people on the platform. There are many more men in orange suits than civilians.
And orange trains, which go back a little bit. This is obviously your Hamilton Circle.
Yes, this is the 320.
And you'll have Voyagers and Pendolinos rocketing on the fast lines as well.
If only the Pendolinos were behaving themselves. But we do have Voyagers, we had East Coast sets as well, because you get the occasional LNER set down through to King's Cross. But it's Sunday now, so a lot of engineering work on Sunday.
And as right on cue, David, as ever, we've got, I think, an engineer's train approaching from the west. I have to say this is a remarkable and immaculate layout. Thank you very much indeed for talking us through it. And sadly it's the last day of the exhibition, but there's still several hours left as this is an engineer's train approaches.
It's a Class 60 with the rail on board, rail lengths on board, I think.
And we're going to say goodbye and thank you very much indeed as this train comes round the curve and into the tunnel and beyond. Thank you very much indeed.